Welcome to Beyond the Why. Join me as we kick into powerful conversations about mindset, growth, and passion with our very own Japoy Lizardo.
Kung hindi nyo tatanungin, magaling talaga ako kumanta. Hindi, biro lang.
Did you get bullied before kapag natatalo ka? Like, speaking about winning and losing. Baka naturally strong ka lang daw when you were kids. My friends are just playing here. Why do I have to train? Japoy Lizardo! Hello, hello, hello!
Hi, Coach Arns.
From
Hello.
Canada, no? Tama ba?
Yes.
Yes, it's 10 a.m. right there. Here's 10 p.m. Thank you so much for really joining me in my podcast. You're one of the legends, the champ. The athletes right now would want to hear from kasi iba yung may skills, may mentality. Iba yung may talent, may character. So I really like to squeeze it out from your brain and from where you're coming from. But first of all, before we get into that, the question that people would really love to ask is, baka naturally strong ka lang daw when you were kids?
For me, siguro yung naturally strong, I think, siguro may mga ganon, may mga ilang tao na ganon, pero ako, nung bata ako, hindi ako yung talagang naturally strong. Kasi, nung bata ako, payat ako, ganyan, ganyan. As in, sobrang payat ko dati, hindi naman din ako ganon katangkaran noon. Siguro na-develop na lang din yung strength ko nung nag-start akong pumasok sa sports. And also yung dad ko rin before was also into sports. So before kami pumasok sa sports noon, nakikita na namin yung dad namin na naglalaro ng sports. Alam mo yun, sa bahay nagpo-push ups. So kami naman, ginagaya namin siya. So hindi namin alam na parang yung time na yon nakakatulong na rin yung parang mga ginagawa namin to strengthen our bodies. Parang ganon. So, laro sa labas, ganyan. So, yun siguro yung isa rin sa way na nag-develop ng strength ko as a kid. Yung dad ko kasi lumaki siya sa camp. Oh? So, maraming mga sports dun sa camp nila, like soccer, nag-soccer siya, nag-basketball, nag-boxing din siya. So, maraming sports talaga yung nilalaro niya noon. Nag-swimming din siya. So, yun yung mga sports na nilaro niya before.
Oh, that's nice. If you come to think of it, the upbringing really gives a lot of alignment from the dad to the kid, right? And I'm so sure your dad, being a disciplined man, would teach you a lot of traits, a lot of discipline. But of course, we were kids. We can be mischievous. May mga bagay na ayaw nating naririnig from them because, you know, we think that they get too much or parang hindi naman yun eh. My friends, right? It's like my friends are just playing here. Why do I have to train? Now, tell me when this point of your life that you saw Taekwondo in your own view, this is more than sports for me. I'd like to live it this way.
Well, actually, just for the viewers and listeners, no, to have an idea bakit ako nasa taekwondo. Actually, first sport ko noon was swimming. Kasi yung dad ko nga kasi was into swimming too. Nagtuturo din siya ng swimming before. So every time may mga lesson siya, sumasama kami. Ganyan. Nung nag-start naman na kami pumasok sa school noon, yung pinasukan namin school, wala namang swimming team. So hindi namin na-continue yung swimming. Doon kami napunta into basketball. And then after basketball, naging part ako ng varsity team, elementary and high school. But nung nag-reach ako nung grade 5, nawala yung basketball program sa school for like a year. Pero noong time na yon, mahilig din ako manood ng mga Bruce Lee movies, ganyan. Sila,
Ip
Sir...
Man. May ba si Ip Man?
Yon sila. Pero si Ip Man, mga bago-bago na yun di ba? Yun, eto sila Bruce Lee and then sila Sir Monsur del Rosario. Napapanood ko yung mga movies nila noon. Sabi ko, ang gagaling ng mga ginagawa nila. Parang ang cool ng moves nila. Tapos one time, nakakita ako sa school ng mga nagsisisipa sa turf namin. Sabi ko, parang ito yung napapanood ko So parang doon nag-spark yung interest ko sa taekwondo.
Wow, imagine that. Because in neuroscience, we really don't call anything happening to you as accident, you know.
Yes,
or
yes.
I'm sure there was you always had that fighting instinct. Just,
Yes.
there has to be a tool or an opening
Yes.
to like say yes to it. Would you believe in that? Parang laging, ito talagang forte ko eh. Hindi ko lang
Yes.
right. But yes, your Japoy that's known to be disciplined, very kind-hearted man. I have heard so many stories how respectful you were, and you are still. But was there a time in your life because you felt so strong and you learned a lot of fighting skills? Was there a time in your life that you actually took advantage of it and you regretted it?
Like for me, hindi naman. Actually, kami ng brother ko, kami yung pumasok kami sa taekwondo. Like before taekwondo, we used to fight a lot. Like talagang yung sakitan, syempre alam mo naman pag bata di ba?
Yes.
Pero nung siguro isa rin yung sa nagpalakas sa akin, no? Before ako pumasok ng taekwondo.
Nabugbog ka na mo.
Hindi, syempre pag bata, alam mo naman, di ba?
Yes.
Pero yun, nung nag-start kami na mag-taekwondo, as in talagang nawala yung alam mo yung sakitan, yung
Wow.
nag-aaway pa rin, pero hindi na yung talagang nagsasakitan kami, ganyan. So, feeling namin na syempre yung energy namin nalalabas amin sa taekwondo, natuto kami ng disiplina, ganyan. So, nung time na yon parang talagang wala talaga. Parang away magkapatid, pero hindi na yung talaga nagsasakitan kami. Yeah.
No, I'd like to emphasize on that thought that you said. Like, actually, what happened was the opposite. Instead of you feeling so arrogant and feisty because you can already fight technically, bigla pang taekwondo didn't really help you with the strengthening. It helps you with the mind na.
Yes.
Would you believe mas kumalma ka pa yung mas gumaling ka?
Yes.
Makipag-away.
Oo. Kumbaga, sa martial arts din kasi parang ina-emphasize nila yung what do you call this? Yung mga values. Hindi lang just skills. Hindi lang yung puro sipa, puro suntok. One thing na talagang nung una kasi parang hindi pa ako conscious na alam mo yun, na pati yun parang napapasok na sa akin.
Your mind, right. Your mind is
self-control. Yes, yung control mo sa sarili mo, yung emotions, di ba? Syempre pag nasa taekwondo ka or any sport naman, di ba? Parang may sistema eh. O dapat ganito, dapat ganyan. Okay, sige. And then syempre sa game, may nananalo, may natatalo, minsan nasasaktan ka, ganyan. Pero yung pala isa na rin sa training, yung mind natin natitrain on how to deal with the losses, how to deal yung sakit ng katawan, ganito pala masaktan. 'Di ba? Syempre sa una parang medyo ka pa parang malulungkot ka pa, ba't ganito, ganyan. Pero hanggang sa parang ganun din, natitraining yung skills mo sa taekwondo. At the same time, natitrain din yung mind mo na, ganito pala dapat. Tapos andun din yung coach mo to guide you, di ba, na dapat ganito, yes, may mananalo, may natatalo, pero ang very important thing doon is what happens next. Are you gonna give up? Are you gonna quit when you lose? Or mas pag-iigihan mo pa yung training mo?
Or are you gonna be discouraged or angry
Yes.
about it? Did you get bullied before kapag natatalo ka? Like, speaking about winning and losing? Nakakantsawan ka ba? Natalo ka, ganon. Dead man na sa'yo because the mind really transformed into something.
Yes, siguro ganon. Dahil, alam mo, isa rin sa siguro nagpalakas din sa akin. Hindi lang physically, hindi lang sa skills, pero mentally is yung support system ko, yung family ko. Na palagi silang nandyan.
Right.
Whatever happens, alam mo yun, parang, dito lang kami. Manalo ka, matalo ka. We don't care as long as parang gusto mo yung ginagawa mo. Di ba? Nagtitraining ka na mabuti. Di ba? Nagtatrabaho ka. Di ba? Yun yung importante sa kanila. Hindi all about winning or losing.
When you said, they're there anyway, whatever happens.
Yes.
Were they there to also push you pag, you were just a kid?
Yes.
You get lazy also.
Yes. Alam mo, totoo yan kasi syempre, lang tayo, tao tayo,
Yeah.
di ba? Alam mo yung minsan feeling natin tinatamad tayo. Feeling natin pagod tayo na ayaw natin bumangon, gusto natin nang magpahinga muna.
First,
Diba?
feeling mo magaling ka na. Why do more?
Yes. So, andyan sila, to push you, na, ayaw pumunta. Sasabihin naman, hindi, kailangan natin yan, ganyan, ganyan. Nung una, syempre, pag bata ka, hindi mo maintindihan bakit nila ginagawa yun bakit ba nila ako kailangan na isabihan na mag-training ka, di ba? Pero yung pala later on, malalaman mo na, kaya pala nila ginagawa to, di ba? Para din sa akin. Ganun.
That is really amazing for you to say kasi sometimes as a kid, you thought you know what you want to do based on your peers, right? Yung peers ngayon, I'm sure you know this. Unfortunately and sadly, kids now want to play more and be on the screen more than being active. And they will give us this reason na hindi kasi ako physically strong or hindi kasi ako physically active or I don't have friends to go along with, to learn that. But you as a dad, and now you're actually a coach of your own children, are there things you are doing differently to push your children or you also just follow the pattern of your parents of like, sige na, go lang, try lang. Yeah. Especially now, iba yung utak ng kids. A no is a no. And they will have 10,000 reasons before.
Yeah.
Right? So tell me more about that.
Like for us naman kasi nung time namin, syempre wala pang gadget noon. Kaya talagang ang pastime namin noon, lumabas, maglaro.
Yes.
Diba?
Magpaaral.
Yes. So ngayon talagang andyan na gadget, ganyan. Syempre hindi rin naman natin maiiwasan na alam mo 'yon na parang pagbawalan sila mag-gadget, di ba? Pero sa amin, we limit lang talaga yung gadget time nila. And like for me, my kids are also into taekwondo. Especially pag summer, we enroll them in different kinds of sports. So basketball, soccer, swimming, taekwondo. Siguro para din, alam mo yun, parang ma-distract yung isip nila dun sa gadget. At least, pag gumagalaw sila, hindi nila maisip na, kailangan ko mag-gadget. Pag nasa bahay kasi, wala naman silang ginagawa. Di ba? Ang gagawin lang nila, kukunin yung gadget, mag-gadget sila.
Yeah.
Pero, minsan naman kami, pag nandito sa bahay, tinitrain ko naman sila ng taekwondo. Minsan, yun yung bonding time din namin. Sipa lang tayo, kaya mga 15 minutes. Okay, let's go. And then after that, gadget, sige, okay, gadget. But, may certain time lang din.
Parang may balance. They can be kids at the same time and still be in this generation.
Yes.
But then you incorporate what you have learned from your upbringing of parents getting active.
Yes. Yes.
I'd like to take it from you, a message to the parents out there who themselves don't also want to be physical with their children. I'm talking about going with them to also play.
Yes.
Ano ba yung mga ways just so we can remove or eradicate yung addiction talaga sa screen time? Yeah.
Like for me, kasi like what my dad did for us noon, nakikita namin yung dad namin na talaga nagsusports, nag-e-enjoy siya. So like for us, mga kids, yung dad ko masaya, nag-e-enjoy gusto ko rin gawin yon. Parang ganon. So I encourage also the parents na maging active din, na alam mo yun, hindi naman kailangan maglaro ka ng basketball. Syempre hindi naman tayo pare-pareho, may mga tao na talagang hindi kaya mag-play ng sports, di ba? Kasi may mga nararamdaman sila ganyan. Pero siguro kahit paano, kumbaga parang instead of, for example, going to the mall, di ba? Pwede silang magpunta sa park.
Right.
Diba? Together, hindi mo naman kailangan, alam mo yun, yung tumakbo or something like that. Pero just be with them, di ba? Punta kayo sa basketball court,
Right.
manood kayo ng game,
Yeah.
di ba? What else? Kahit yung simpleng, alam mo yun, sa bahay, maggawa ka ng obstacle course,
Right.
di ba?
Yeah.
And then, also take advantage of the technology now, na instead of playing games sa gadget nila, pwede kayo manood together ng NBA, basketball, see this one, ganyan, para ma-encourage din sila maging active. Parang ganon.
When you said parents don't have to really get into it that
Yes.
serious. But what I'm also getting from you, Japoy, is it takes somebody to look up to para then the kid won't have reasons of, I don't do it. Kasi minsan, you'd push your kids to be active and then the parents are overly inactive.
Mhm.
mangyayari din is like, you know that, right? Like in nutrition, you get your heart disease not because namana siya, but because you eat the same.
Yes.
So you have the same mindset if you also see the same. So would you agree with me if I said, if you didn't get into athleticism, you and Janice, feeling mo ba iba yung transition din ng kids nyo ngayon? Kasi let's just say you're not Japoy, you know,
Mhm.
an athlete. Feeling mo ba itong sinasabi mo sa akin ngayon, you would have not discovered it?
Feeling ko, to be honest, hindi ko alam. Kasi as a kid, talagang sabi nga ng parents ko, talagang sobrang likot ko. So,
Okay.
so feeling ko, kahit na, alam mo, yung dad ko wasn't into sports, feeling ko nasa sports pa rin ako. Feeling ko lang pero malaking bagay talaga yung influence ng dad ko, ng parents ko sa akin na to get into sports. So talagang napakalaking influence sa akin. Like in any household naman di ba? Like for example, yung dad nila is doctor, yung mga anak nila minsan parang doctor din ang gusto, di ba?
Right.
So parang ganun yung nangyayari. Yeah.
Yes. Now, I'd like to ask, if there was no taekwondo and there was no swimming, you know, ano pa ba yung parang underneath it all na parang magiging Japoy ka? Like, do you play instruments? Ganon. Yung expression mo of your energy and yourself.
Yeah. Kung hindi nyo tatanungin, magaling talaga ako kumanta. Hindi, biro lang. Kumanta sa banyo. Hindi, siguro, instruments, I played the drums before. So, nag-aaral din ako mag-drums noon. Dati rin, parang nauso yung mga banda-banda, di ba?
Okay.
So, high school, parang pag may mga Battle of the Bands, sumasali din kami.
You did play the drums then?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And then, ano pa ba?
Pero hindi ka talaga nag-try sa kanta.
Hindi.
No.
Kumakanta lang ako pag, closed door. Closed door, yeah. Ano pa ba? Ang dream ko talaga dati is maging professional basketball player. Tuloy talaga yung dream ko nung bata ako, pero syempre may ibang plan si God, di ba?
Nag-iba yung height, right? You mentioned you weren't tall.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So, imagine kung nagtuloy ang basketball. May mga may mga schools naman na interested na kunin ako for basketball, pero I think career-wise, di ba? I don't think tatagal ako dun sa field na yon. Unlike ngayon, at least nagagamit ko pa rin yung taekwondo, di ba? So, yun.
I love when you said you can have something else in mind, but then, you can be rerouted.
Yes.
Now, I'd like for you to really talk to the young generations right now.
Mhm.
Medyo kaedad tayo kasi 34 ako and you're 38.
Yes.
But in all honesty, I don't get to also relate with them right now. Kung may gusto sila, yun na yung gagawin, and then they get lost in the process. Japoy, from your own understanding in things na, you thought you wanted swimming, bigla kang nag-athlete, and then alam ko nag-actor ka rin and stuff
Yes.
like that. So, can you please give the strong advice to the kids right now na feeling nila lost in the process kasi ang daming gustong gawin?
Mhm. Unang-una dyan, syempre, maikinig sila sa magulang nila, di ba? As a kid, akala natin, alam na natin lahat. Di ba? Parang, alam ko na yan. Pero hindi pa nila na-experience, di ba? Yun lang, makinig sila sa magulang nila. Yun talaga yung first support na alam mo yun, kasi yung mga magulang natin, di ba, always wants the best for us. Sila yung mga tao na talagang mas masasaktan pag tayo ay nag-fail, di ba? Pag alam mo yun, pag tayo medyo nalihis ng landas. Pero one thing lang is surround yourself with good people, such as your family, friends, good support system, yung what do you call this, yung values is dapat the same with your friends. Pagka hindi same yung values, lalo na yung tinuturo ng magulang mo, medyo, alam mo yun, mag-alangan ka na. My dad always
get lost.
Yung dad ko laging sinasabi sa akin na alam mo yan, dapat yes, yung friends mo nandyan lang yan, na alam mo yun, anytime nandyan lang sila, pero yung sport mo, 'di ba? Baga kailangan mong pagtuunan ng pansin, 'di ba? After mo naman diyan, after mo ng training, pwede kang sumama sa friends mo, pero alam mo 'yun, dapat nakafocus ka sa sa career mo or sa ginagawa mo.
I wanted to ask lang, kasi you were talking about strongly about traits, align with your friends yung ugali. Now, Japo, you're in Canada, and your kids would have different friends. Your kids
Yes.
would have different values compared to the very conservative values that we have in the Philippines. Paano pumapasok yung mentorship na style mo sa ganun? Kasi matinding laban yun, Japo,
Yes, yes.
world out there.
Actually, yan din yung isa sa mga parang hindi naman, I mean, worries namin na syempre ibang culture dito, ibang culture sa Pilipinas. One thing lang na siguro for us na mag-asawa, yung ginagawa namin is talagang open kami sa communication with our kids, na kinakamusta namin sila palagi. Oh, sino ba yung mga friends mo? Ganyan. Katanungin namin, oh, anong ginagawa nyo? Alam mo yung parang casual kwentuhan.
Did you feel that your kids are actually open to answering you like, yeah, these are my friends? Or did you feel na, may tinatago pa din? Ganun.
Feeling ko, hindi naman sa may tinatago, pero alam mo naman pagbata, alam mo, parang gusto lang, ganito. Isang tanong, isang sagot, minsan, ganyan, di ba?
Yes, yes.
Which is, ginagawa ko rin before. Kasi na, parang, pagka sinabi ko to, baka magtanong na naman ng, mapapahaba na naman yung usapan. Pero we make it a point na, pag nag-uusap kami, parang, alam mo yung parang kwentuhan na, parang, ako naman, excited ako na, uy, talaga, ganyan. Oh, ano pa ginawa nyo? Oh, ano yung mga nilalaro nyo? Oh, alam mo ba, nilaro ko rin dati yan. So, parang nagbibuild ka ng connection. Uy, pa nilalaro din ni daddy to, Tapos, yun na, doon na nagsistart yung conversation, yung ganyan, na parang, titingin ka talaga ng pwede kayong mag-connect para magsalita siya, magkwento siya, para ganon.
At mahuli mo.
Tama.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you more about that, but siguro I leave it to this one question in my mind. I also have niece and nephews na athletes now.
Mm.
I've seen kids also na, yeah, they're doing fine. You know, I could be right or wrong on this, but many share the same sentiments of the entitlement sa kids. As your last message, Japoy, our Philippine champ, international champ, you're able to prove that na yung traits hindi nababago wherever you go. You know, it's a matter of upbringing. Can you please guide our young generation today that could really hear from you what it's like to be lost and to still find yourself, and, you know, how to still be not entitled?
Yes. Like for me, it all goes down to ano pa rin the parents. Na whatever they see sa kanilang parents, yun lang naman yung gagayahin nila.
Right.
So, kailangan, let's just, as parents, let's be careful on how we act in front of our kids. Especially pag nasa labas tayo. Sometimes, alam mo yun, nadadala tayo ng emotions natin. Di ba? Nagagalit tayo. For example, say, restaurants or something like that, may hindi maganda nangyari sa atin, magagalit tayo, makikita ng kids natin, okay lang palang gawin yon. So, ang mga kids natin, gagayahin tayo, pag may nagkamali doon, ganito na, di ba? So,
they see how you react on things.
Yes. So, dun talaga pa rin magsa-start yung feeling of, alam mo yun, entitlement. And also, let's, what do you call this, allow our kids to face mga challenges, mga hardships, ganyan.
So, wag masyadong baby.
Yes. Ganon, no? Wag masyadong i-baby. Like for us parents, alam natin kung tayo ang gagawa nun, mas convenient for us kasi mas mabilis, ganyan. Pero like for me, hindi naman ako perfect din. Usually, sometimes ginagawa ko pa rin yun na ang tagal naman nito, sige ako na ang gagawa. Pero dapat, alam mo yun, sometimes kailangan maramdaman nila kung paano yung paano sila ma-frustrate, paano nila susolusyonan yung isang bagay. As a parent, ang gagawin mo lang is to guide them, siguro dapat ganito gawin natin. Siguro alisin mo muna yan bago mo ilagay ito, pero sila yung gagawa para at least alam din nila kung alam mo yun, kung paano mas masolusyonan yung problema na kinakaharap nila, parang gano'n.
And you know what I'm learning from you is you don't take that away from them. That learning to handle frustration, learning
Yes.
to do the chores, learning
Yes, yes.
about something, right? But then at the same time, you do not invalidate naman their feelings.
Yes.
You are there. Wow. Amazing messages from you, Japo. I wish we have more time. But is
Yes.
there anything you want to tell our Filipino community or anything you want to promote that you're doing right now na hindi pa
Yes.
natin alam? Yeah.
Siguro, just last message, no? Yun lang, always for the parents, lagi tayo magdadasal. Pagdasal natin yung mga kids natin. Ako, lately, talagang yan din yung ginagawa ko. Even pagtulog na yung kids, I lay my hands on them. I pray for them. Kasi iba yung
the kids.
yes, iba yung ano ngayon yung panahon ngayon. So talagang kailangan we are covered with prayers talaga, especially yung mga kids natin, and for the parents then on how to guide the kids. And yun lang, just continue to communicate with your kids. Alam mo yan, gawin nyo lang parang cool yung usapan. Parang ganon. Siyempre, alam mo naman yung mga kids. Mga gusto nila mga pa-cool. So, kids are kids. Pero of course, kailangan let's be vigilant.
Yes.
Parang ganon. And kami naman ni Janice, hindi, alam mo yun, parang bagong parents pa lang din naman kami. Hindi pa naman kami yung talagang sobra experience na parents, right? Nag-ask din kami ng mga questions sa mga mas may experience sa amin. Kasi hindi rin naman lahat alam namin.
That's
so, nagsisik din kami ng guidance sa parents
Your
namin.
own circle na
Yes, own
nag-guide
circle.
sa inyo. Yes.
Yes. So, yun lang. And also, I just
much
want to promote our gym. Meron pa rin kaming taekwondo classes dyan sa Philippines.
Oh, nice.
Japoy and Janice Taekwondo. They can just look at our Facebook page, Japoy and Janice Taekwondo. And if they're interested to enroll, just message us there.
Andito.
Sa Celebrity Sports Plaza sa Quezon City. Yes.
All right, we'll visit there someday. Hindi pa naman late, no? Kahit old na ako.
Oo naman. Yes.
Okay.
Hindi pa naman.
But Japoy, thank you so much for this time, for the wisdom. Wow, that's why you're a champ. Because it's really not your strength after all. It's Francis. And I
Yes.
believe the spiritual and higher power fulfilled and surrounded in you, Japoy, ang lakas. And I really thank you for this time. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Coach Ann.
See you again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Beyond championship, we learned that sports and strong parenting can work together to raise not just strong athletes, but grounded, value-driven individuals. Catch us on our next episode, where we're going to talk about beyond the surface stories of Jason Marvin Hernandez.